Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. Today, collective, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who may be battling or undergoing some kind of struggle. Maybe you're feeling like you're not safe. Maybe you've been arguing or disputing with someone. This could be a coworker, a neighbor, a family member. This could be a friend. This could be you having a disagreement with someone maybe that you know personally, or this could be a total stranger, there are people who choose to, become upset even with people whom they don't know. There are people who choose to pick and try to provoke situations with people whom they don't even know. And so I'm picking up that you may be going through some kind of battle or some kind of dispute. But I see you holding your peace as a depiction of the picture here. This energy here just says that this person is very focused. So I'm picking up that you're very focused. You're very in tune. When Ma has fear is protection. Okay. Ma has fear is protection. It says the lion-headed God safeguards against threats and danger. So maybe someone has tried to threaten to harm you or your family, or maybe someone is trying to blackmail you. Okay, for one reason or another. But either way, I'm picking up on the energy of someone just not being at peace, being worked up, maybe someone trying to provoke you, but you're doing your best to maintain your peace, meaning you're trying not to lay hands on anyone. You do have a responsibility. You could be a single parent, or you could be, maybe you're not a single parent. Maybe you just have a lot of responsibilities. You have children, or even if you don't have children, you have a life that you care about. You have something to live for. You're not a risk taker. You're very mindful of how you move about in life, okay? And so it's not that you are in fear of anyone. You're just being very strategic about how you choose to defend yourself, okay? So you could be being very silent. Maybe someone's trying to provoke you, and you've been ignoring them and tuning them out. And so your spirit guides are here, and they're conveying for me to share with you that you are protected. You could be in prayer, and all are welcome on this channel. Doesn't matter what your belief system is. All are welcome here, okay? But whether you are connecting with the divine or your spirit team, your ancestors are saying that they hear your prayers, they hear your petition, and they are here to protect you, okay? And so you can trust and know that you are safe, but they want you to, I had to show you this again. They want you to keep this energy of being very focused, not allowing anyone to get you off of your square or to provoke you. As long as no one is not putting hands on you or hands on your children, they're saying for you to steer clear of being provoked. Because there's an energy here of someone who wants to get you upset, maybe get you into some kind of altercation, some kind of confrontation, to where maybe the police or authorities may have to be called, and someone could end up incarcerated, having to pay restitution, all that hoopla. And so they're saying to be mindful. It's not that you are afraid, but you have to use your wisdom and use your intelligence, as we move forward in life periodically. If you come across someone trying to provoke you, the fact that you notice that they're trying to provoke you that's your winning point right there. Tune them out. Who cares about gossip? Okay, who cares about words? Words are nothing. Let people talk. Okay, that is for someone who needs to hear that. They're saying let people talk. What's important is you Staying out of trouble, staying out of harm's way, because someone could have a weapon. Someone could be trying to provoke you and they have a weapon on them. It could be trying to harm you or your family. And so this is not to provoke fear or project fear, but this is just to be mindful. The next card we have here, it says mute divine motherhood. Mute divine motherhood. Okay. It says the mother goddess nurtures and protects all her children. And what did I say at the beginning? You are protected, and your spirit team wants you to know that. So maybe the situation could have been maybe getting on your nerve, nagging at you, okay? Whether this is a neighbor that is irritating, a friend who is picking at work, a coworker. Maybe you're at work and you have a coworker who is doing things to maybe distract you or intrigue you. You know, people try all kind of ways when they're not happy within themselves to provoke other people because they want someone to be miserable like them. And so Spirit is saying, continue to stay focused because once again, and I feel the energy, someone just wants to get you off your square. Your peace is it's very intimidating. You're so focused and you're ignoring them so much it hurts them. So you can kill this situation with your silence. Your silence is more powerful than you responding. I'm going to repeat, collective, your silence is more powerful than you responding. Okay. And sooner or later, Spirit is saying this energy will dissipate because they will recognize that they cannot get your attention, that you're paying them no attention. Okay. All right. And so the next card we have here is Neth's War Strategy. Okay. Neth's War Strategy. It says the goddess of war imparts strategic wisdom and victory. What did I just say? Be strategic. Apply wisdom and intelligence when it comes to defending yourself. It does not make sense, nor is it worth it to get into petty, small arguments or disagreements with anyone, especially if this is somewhere you live, this is somewhere you rest your head, or maybe your family or your children live. You want to be comfortable, okay? You don't have to be a punk. I'm not telling you to be scary, okay? But you need to be wise, let people talk. Words are nothing. And if this is your workplace and you got somebody at work who's trying to provoke you, well, they want you to get in an uproar. So they'll have a reason to get you terminated. So keep tuning them out and be strong. And they're saying for you to, if you have to do daily affirmations or if you have to read some scriptures from your Bible, whatever your belief system is, if there's something that you like to partake in that encourages you, they're telling you to do that. Okay. Maybe make sure you're using the word before you walk out your door each and every day, just like you may pray at night. You can read some scriptures and pray before you walk out of your door. You can cover your family with the word. Okay, there's many things you can do. That's just one of them. But they're saying for you to find something to uplift your spirits, until this situation dissipates, because it will pass. But the goal is for you to keep this energy right here. I'm being told to keep showing this facial expression. Now, this is just a side view depiction of this woman here. But it looks like she's very focused, like nothing can get her attention. And that's how they want you. So it looks like this could be a test. Karmically speaking, this could be a test of your patience, you being able to have the wits and the tenacity to stick through a situation, to stick through a situation in order to persevere, even a situation that is unfair. We are always put through lessons, but we'll find out in the end that it turns into a blessing. And so this could be a test for someone. Okay. The next one we have is Atien's Radiance. It says, the sun disk God, divine light, illuminates the path of righteousness. Okay. So if this person has been lying on you, the lies that have been told will be revealed. And they will be having to explain themselves. People will be looking at this person. I thought the collective was this and that. People will be looking at this person. They will have to explain themselves, about why they told them these lies about you or spreaded these rumors. Okay, I'm hearing. Okay, so let them talk. I keep hearing that. Your spirit guides are saying, let them talk. Who cares? And you may have had a person or two come up to you, call you, or maybe text message you regarding some kind of hearsay. They say, Spirit is saying, let them talk. Do not respond, because when you engage and you respond, a person will take whatever you say and twist it. They will twist it and add something to it, smack it up, flip it, and reverse it. Okay. And that will only cause more trouble, more friction, more hoopla, more mess. And so don't engage and don't respond. If someone comes to you with gossip, just tell them you don't want to hear it. Just tell them you don't want to hear it, because whatever you say, if you say anything, they're going to take it, twist it, and add to it, and carry it back. And that's called the bone carrier. So be aware, collective, of the bone carrier. Okay. And so the next card is Seth's challenge, overcoming obstacles and facing inner demons to achieve greatness. Okay. Overcoming obstacles and facing inner demons to achieve greatness. So, like I just said, this could be a test for you to become stronger and wiser and learn how to persevere, even in difficult situations. And so, Seth's challenge, as I just said, this could be a test. Seth's challenge, overcoming obstacles and facing inner demons to achieve greatness. This situation is going to make you increasingly more stronger and powerful, more intuitive as well. You could have gifts that are preparing to heighten, but before that happens, you are being put through a test. That is for some people, not all. Okay. You are being put through a test, but this is not to harm you. This is to perfect you, not make you perfect, but to perfect, to enhance your gifts, enhance your intuitive abilities about yourself. And so that's how you have to wager things moving forward, collective, when you come across resistance with people, because everyone is not for you and you are not for everyone, and it's not supposed to be. But you have to learn to move about, here on the planted earth, and he made you eeks, and be accepting of that. Be okay when you come across people who are not of your vibration. Simply leave them where they are. Okay. The next card we have here is Hathor's dance. Okay. Hathor's dance. It says the goddess of love and joy celebrates life through dance. So possibly they're saying for you to get your mind off of the drama and the trauma. Turn on some music. The chaos energy. Begin to tune it out even more. Turn on your favorite song and get to moving that body around, male or female. Move them hips around and break this energy, this negative force that is trying to, impede or intercept your glow. Okay. So get dancing, move your body around, maybe get out into nature. Okay. But this too will pass for you. Okay. Nothing lasts forever. We're constantly going through metamorphosis. So we're in the energy of evolution, and it's just a natural thing that occurs here on the planet Earth. And so you can trust that this will not be forever. Continue to stay focused, whoever you are, and this energy will dissipate itself. The next card we have here is Ra's solar rays. It says the sun god, divine energy and life-giving light. The sun god's divine energy and life-giving light. So there's an energy that will be restoring you, restoring your peace, collective. You may have been frustrated over the situation. You may have been going to work, and maybe you pull up in a parking lot and you feel anxious. You start to have anxiety. You just don't want to be there, but you're there because it's your livelihood. You have to make the money to pay your bills. Okay. That's going to dissipate. You will be restored, with peace and tranquility, where you'll be able to go to work and enjoy yourself. And somebody is saying, don't be surprised if you hear this person who's provoking the situation at your job or in your neighborhood may disappear. Now, I don't know if they're going to move or somebody's going to be fired, but they may just disappear. They're saying, don't be surprised out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you don't see them anymore. Not getting anything else further, but they're saying don't be surprised if you notice they're just not present. And they're saying when you notice that, let it be. Do not go around trying to ask questions about where they are, because once you have began to move past this energy and receive the restoration of your peace in your life, they do not want you tainting, uh, this new light that is being placed in your path. They not want you tainting your recalibration. this new energy that you have, this new vibration and frequency that will be increased from being depleted. Okay. Maybe you have been losing sleep over this situation. Well, you're going to sleep more peacefully. You're going to have a good night's rest. Things are going to feel refreshed. Okay. All right. And so, next card we have here is Hathor's Love. Okay. Hathor's Love. All right. It says the goddess of motherhood and fertility showers love and compassion. And so, as I said, you're going to be restored with peace and tranquility, and also love and giving compassion. Okay. And you will feel like it was a test. You may even say to yourself, that was just a test and I passed it. And that's a good affirmation to use whenever you come up against different challenges, collective. Anything, doesn't matter whether it's a disagreement with someone. Maybe you're in school. I'm picking up on someone who's in college. Maybe you take a lot of tests and exams. Look, I got a test and I'm going to pass it. You can look at it that way. This is a test and I'm going to pass it. That's a great affirmation you could use. Okay. So this concludes the read, and I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. Maintain your peace. Later.